Hello and good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sanena, and I'm back once again to do my last update for this month of January 2019 for the sign of Aquarius. My last reading for the love readings this month, January 2019. Aquarius, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. But as always, since I have the cards on the table, I do see what's going on in your love life, but at the same time, I'm also going to provide you with a general information of what 2019 will be to you as far as your love and social life is concerned. Aquarius, guys, your seventh house of love this year is not a house of power, okay? And therefore, I have to say that romance will not be a big issue for you in 2019. Okay, and some years are just like that. You have to take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, now this will be your status quo. That means you will be doing other things, but love as such will not be your main focus. Okay, that's because you are quite you're quite contented with things as they are right now for you. Okay, and you don't need to make any special changes or dramatic changes in your love life. That's what you think for the year 2019, and you would like to continue in the same way. Okay. However, your wishful thinking may not completely turn out to be in that manner because of the four eclipses out of five that's happening this year, which will definitely take a toll on your love area. And that indicates a lot of shakeups and change in your love life, guys. Okay. Now, since you feel contented to not change things for yourself or the love area, but the cosmic world has other plans for you. Okay. And they will definitely force changes into your love life. So be prepared to accept those changes when they are coming to you. These are periodic corrections, as I always say, that happens from the cosmic world, whether we like it or we don't like it. Okay, so we have to take it. Now, these eclipses, what they generally do or will do for you, the four eclipses at Aquarius, is they will bring up the old and repressed grievances that you had been holding on to yourself in your love area. Okay, I call those a psychic baggage or emotional baggage that you had probably swept under the rug, not looking at it at that point in time, not attending to those issues. But these eclipses will bound to correct those grievances again and will bring up the old and repressed feelings of sadness in your love life. Okay, and this will be a healing crisis for you. Okay, I mean, it's basically that the cosmic world is kind of asking you to heal by making you go through these kind of crises. Okay, that's what it is. Now, therefore, what's going to happen here is if this relationship that you are in is basically sound, the crisis that will come up will improve things for you. It will heal you, it will heal the love area, it will heal your partner as well. Okay? Once, of course, once the dust settles down in that area. But if the relationship is flawed to begin with, it can also dissolve. You will not be able to repress the grief, the grievances, and that will kind of bloat out of proportion in your love life for you. Okay? Now, these eclipses, please remember, will also bring a change in your marital status. Now, all those guys who are, to begin with, are married can go for a divorce, and those who are single can decide to get married. It can be extreme. Okay, extreme situations in your love life is what it is in 2019, guys. Okay. But again, these kind of extreme situations will start to happen in 2019. You will start to feel those impacts But again, nothing huge will happen, this year. Nothing life changing event in your love life. But of course, little bit small influences, small impacts can also be taken into account as it is beginning in the year 2019 for you. Okay. Now, the good thing about the eclipse is that it forces you to pay attention to your love life, guys. Because of your empty seventh house of love, your lack of attention could be a huge problem this year. So, if you start paying more attention in your love area, trying to focus and concentrate on those issues in your love life, problems will get solved automatically. But if you do the contrary, if you do the opposite, things will really blow out of proportion for you in your love area. And again, please remember these shakeups are generally not the fault in the relationship. It's coming from the cosmic world. Okay. So, therefore, another thing that can happen this year because of these eclipses, um, that would happen not for you so much. It would happen for your current love, the spouse, or your partner in your better half, who will be having personal life changing dramas that will be encountered with the eclipses at this point in time, and that drama in the life of your better half will also test your love relationship for the Aquarius. Okay, so this is a general news for the Aquarius in the month in the year 2019, going forward in the year 2019. This is what you guys should do. This is what you guys should take care of just to be on the safe side so that you can prevent further damages further damages that can happen in your love area that could spoil your relationship. So take care to pay attention in your love area, even though you might not be energized to do so, but you have to make a conscious effort to keep this relationship going in the best possible way. Again, periodic corrections, guys, take it with a pinch of salt that comes and goes as the cosmic world will kind of translate many different events in your love life throughout the year 2019, but get prepared to face some challenging times in your love area as well. But nothing to get scared, don't get worried. Just take the advices, just take the guidance in the right way, and consciously try to improve on those areas that you have not done for so long or you have kind of neglected and ignored in the past. Okay, so take care to improve that situation and things should work out for you in the right possible way. Now, January 2019, your current love, spouse, partner, romantic partner, whoever is in your love life is definitely trying to gain the confidence of other people at this point in time with regards to their love situation. Okay, they're also trying to promote the fact that their love is very important to them. They love this person, the Aquarius. Okay, so they are kind of promoting the unity and the bonding in this relationship. And they're also defending by themselves, they're defending a noble vision of their love in this time of the year. They're overcoming some kind of oppositions that might have come into their life as far as their love situation is concerned, but they're doing that in the rightful way as far as this card is concerned, using their strength, courage to bring their success of their love story in the right place. Okay, that's the energy in the higher self of the significant other. But consciously, this is a subconscious energy. I would take it as a subconscious energy. But consciously, what they are doing, and that I had not expected to see this, is they're definitely using the devil control energy to keep the Aquarius tied down in this relationship, to keep the Aquarius chained to themselves in this love relationship, you know, not letting them free, basically. And if you see this card in here, I always consider this card and relate this card with the animal instinct of, trapping and chaining things that they want to chain and trap, control, domination over their love issue, over their love life, over the person they supposedly love. Although subconsciously they are doing the right thing by defending this noble vision of love in their higher self. But again, consciously, when it comes to the 3D, they are using their devil energy to kind of bring back control in their love situation, to bring back the attention of the Aquarius into themselves, into their love life. And that is what they are consciously doing at this point in time in the month of January 2019 for the significant other. As far as the Aquarius himself or herself is concerned, the Aquarius is an air sign, guys. Okay, so they do not like to be controlled. They do not like to be trapped. They do not like to be dominated. In fact, this kind of things nobody likes, irrespective of whether you are an air sign, an earth sign, water, fire, whatever. Okay, but some signs, significantly, in my research and study that I have done, significantly, they do not like that control and domination. Although they might not want to say that, but in their higher self, they definitely dislike it a lot. And that is exactly what is happening to the Aquarius at this point in time in the month of January because of the devil issue and the devil controlled energy of their significant other, their current love, their spouse or partner in the romantic relationship. These guys are so dissatisfied, the Aquarius, that they are trying to move away from that controlled of the from that devil energy, from that control, from that bond, the bondage, from that fear of entrapment that they are feeling in their higher self. And that is the reason the Aquarius themselves are trying to cut through and move away into a much calm water of their own comfort zone where they will be able to find their own warmth and happiness in the way they want to. So now, if you look at the two energies in here for the two people in the same month and in the same relationship, one is having the control of the devil energy, while the other one is trying to bring back the sun in their life because that's what they are attempting to bring back in their own higher self. So, two energies are totally polar opposite at this point in time, guys. Two energies are directly polar opposite. Okay, so therefore, one is also trying to dampen the sun, while the other one is working hard, moving away from the devil energy to bring back the warmth and sunlight into their life. And that's what the Aquarius are doing in the month of January 2019. Okay, not the best of energy, but what can you do? Okay, now in their crossing card, guys, they definitely are not doing a bad work. Okay, because why I say this is because both the people in their own way, they are not bad. It's just the energies that is kind of pushing them into two different directions in the month of January 2019 at least. But in their crossing energy, they both are kind of feeling the same issues, and that is because they are both an advocate of traditions. Okay, they love the traditional value. They believe in the traditional unity. They believe in traditions, whatever their traditions have taught them for so long. Okay, and that's what they have been educated on, and that's what their religious and spiritual factors have taught them. Okay, and this is what they are trying to initialize in their crossing energies for both of them at the same time. Now, the Hierophant to me personally is a mentor, okay, who definitely nourishes a spiritual awareness, spiritual wisdom, Okay, thereby I would say thereby confirming and adhering to the values of the society or an organization that they have been brought up in, that they know exist, that they actually respect and they love. Okay, so even though my interpretation is that even though that both of them at this point in time are in two different energies for sure, okay, but again their crossing card is keeping them tied in the month of January 2019 because they both believe in the same things, just like the Hierophant. Okay, so they are not breaking away, they are not tearing this relationship apart because they are still holding on to their belief, even though they are both feeling left out in the cold in their crossing card at the same time. But because of this Hierophant as their crossing card, the feeling of coldness, even though it does persist in their love relationship in the month of January, is still keeping them tied to this relationship at this point in time. Okay, for the Aquarius, because that is what is happening in both their lives because of these two completely polar opposite energies that these guys have at this point in time in the month of January 2019. Okay, that is the reason they are both feeling that they cannot break away from this because they are both respecting the traditional values, the wisdom of their spirituality. They are valuing the education they have received from their past, from their families, from their culture. That's keeping them tied down. But at the same time, the feeling of coldness or being left out in the cold is there at the bottom of their heart in the crossing energy. Okay. Now, again, like I said, there is nothing right, wrong about this. It is just the way the energies are floating out in the month of January 2019. Okay. Now, in the in the foundation card for both these guys here, they have justice, but they have justice in the reverse, okay? Which is telling me that in their love relationship, they definitely have some underhand dealings or motives, okay? Which is calling in for some clouded judgment. Some people are even scared of legal matters that can enhance this problem in their love life if they go forward for a divorce or a separation. Okay, and again both of them at the same time are denying the truth of this relationship in their own way. They are not accepting the truth that both of them at this point in time are doing two separate things, which is actually building a gap in their relationship for the month of January 2019. Then they are denying that truth because of the clouded judgment, with justice coming to me in the reverse in their foundation card, which is again happening to both these guys, where they both want to now set themselves free from such kind of a situation. It could be a legal situation. It could be a situation of being having a clouded judgment. They want to have more clarity when they call for the judgment. They also want to, like, they are not accepting the truth by setting themselves free from such a situation that is probably not making them feel too happy at this point in time. They want to kind of bring back their own happiness in the right way. That's their foundation card, guys. Okay, in the month of January 2019. Now, I don't want to say anything right now because let's go move forward to see what it is that's going on, okay, at this point in time, so that we will know going forward what we are looking at this moment, so that we can see what the relationship is calling out for. Now, in the past energy, the Aquarius had the Three of Swords, but they have the Three of Swords in the reverse, okay, which is calling out for a disorientation in their part, okay. It was because they were again having clouded judgment, okay. They're basically, this is a lamenting situation of the Aquarius. They're lamenting their love, the lost love, okay, in the past. Because they have realized that in the past, again, past, recent past, doesn't matter. But they have definitely realized that they have been lamenting for that love that they thought had been in their life, and when they realized that it is not there, that's when, they kind of had a breakdown in the past, okay, and that created a lot of disorientation in the past energy, which of course took away their happiness completely in the love life in the past for the Aquarius. Okay, they were not being able to share their love. They were not being able to give and receive their love. So, in every respect, their love was gone from their life just because of this reason that kind of took away this beautiful energy that could have otherwise created a harmonious relationship in their life. So that kind of left the Aquarius in the past, again, for which the Aquarius, what they did was they had inspired ideas by themselves in the past to bring back that love, okay. They were kind of doing some original thinking about this love area that could bring a breakthrough. They were trying to bring back that love in their life, okay? And they were kind of building up great potential in their own way by going forward, moving forward into promising relationships, okay? By trying to give birth to a project that they thought would work for them or would make the other person happy. So basically, I would say in the past that these guys had been definitely trying, definitely. I mean, I have to say this, guys, of course, because of the cards it's showing up that they did not ignore that situation in the past. They were trying to rectify the situation, but then the situation kind of, what happened was, did not manifest in the right way. It could have been, this card tells me, it could have been the Aquarius were not heeding the right advice, or they were using poor judgment skills in bringing back their love, okay. And that is why they were suffering. And there were a lot of quarrels in the past with regards to their love life as well. So this is all the past energy, guys. But at the same time, in the middle somewhere down the road, the Aquarius definitely did try. I have to tell so much, okay, to bring back that love in their life. They did try. They did put their effort in the past. But somehow that did not manifest in the right direction for them, leading their love life into a very bad situation where there were fights and quarrels amongst both of them. And that could have been due to poor judgment calls on the part of the Aquarius, or poor advices that the Aquarius might have heeded as to how they could have improved their love life, things like that, that was really poor in nature. And this was kind of a complete failure for the Aquarius in the past energy to bring back that relationship where they were kind of depending upon justice to happen in this love area, where the cosmic world would be coming down, would be stepping down to provide justice in the right direction for themselves as well for their significant other in their love life. But this is all in the past, guys, okay? And I will check to see now what happened between the past and the higher self in the present times, okay? What kind of translated here and what happened? It's because, again, because of the effort the person had put in, the Aquarius had put in at, here in the past, and going into the higher self in the present, the person definitely had to ask for a lot of strength to keep this relationship afloat. Okay? So the Aquarius have definitely called in justice to bring in the strength for him or her to move away from this kind of a relationship that's not agreeing with them, but at the same time, they're not being able to break themselves free from this relationship because of the traditional, cultural, spiritual value systems. Okay, so that's what happened in here. Now, with regards to the present energy for the Aquarius, okay, the present energy for the Aquarius is again something in the reverse card here that I see, okay, and reverse cards always gives me different kinds of messages for sure, okay. Now this is again for the Aquarius in the present. This person is in a very unhealthy preoccupation with money at this point in time. The Aquarius is running after money, chasing wealth at this point in time in the present self. Okay, where the focus is not in the love at all. They are trying to build their wealth more so. That's what they are moving towards. And that is why in the higher self, they are disconnecting with that kind of a devil energy to float into a place of warmth and comfort that will bring back their material abundance in the right way. That's what they're looking for. And at the same time, there is also a lot of suspicion and fear in their present energy if they can manifest this wealth in the right way. There is basically, this card tells me that the Aquarius is feeling a threat for themselves as far as their comfort and security is concerned in the present energy, okay? Even though in the higher self they are attempting to walk away, to float away from the devil energy, to bring back that sun, but again, in their present energy, because of their lack of focus as far as their love area is concerned, there is a lot of fear and suspicion, like a threat that they feel is looming above them as far as their material safety and security is concerned in the month of January, which is what they want to fulfill their desires in life. Okay, that they feel if they have enough wealth, that would bring back the harmony and prosperity in their love relationship as well. And that's what they're wishing, and they're hoping that by focusing their energies on this kind of a wealth building empire system, they would be able to bring back every kind of abundance in their life that at this point in time is not there for them. Okay, that's what they are chasing, that's what they're running for, and that's what they're believing will give them the right advice from the cosmic world that they should be able to take care of this issue as far as their present energy is concerned. Okay. Now, they're going forward in the month of January 2019, end of Jan, beginning of February. They have two cards in here. From the present energy of building their wealth, they are becoming a matured man of wisdom going forward. Okay? Who is definitely a loyal and experienced ally for this love relationship, has um has quite a theatrical touch to their personality that brings in a lot of humor as well. But at the same time, this person is a very just ruler of his empire. Okay? And that's what the Aquarius are getting into, from chasing the wealth to becoming a matured man of wisdom at the end of this month. Okay, which is a good energy for sure. Okay, so basically, kind of building the spirituality and the wisdom in themselves, because after having done the chasing around for the wealth, they seems to be coming back a little in their balanced self towards the end of the month. But again, they're not being able to completely balance this kind of an energy, because they're kind of jumping from one to the other. It's very erratic. That's what I see for the Aquarius in the month of January. And again, going forward, they will have to balance this kind of jumping around energies in the month of January with a lot of balance in themselves. Okay? The Aquarius seems to be kind of moving from one extreme to the other, from the other extreme to the other. Okay? From chasing wealth in the present times to becoming a matured person of wisdom going forward in the month of January and towards beginning of February is a really big jump in their energy, but that they need to balance it well to bring back the right attitude in themselves as far as their love relationship is concerned, or else the things are going to topple. And this they're doing again because they want to now start walking towards building what they have not built for so many years, months, whatever time period. Okay, so they are basically wishing to bring back the harmony, the fulfillment, the abundance of material wealth in their life, the prosperity that will allow them to move forward in the rightful direction with a lot of abundance in their pocket. And but at the same time, to do this, they definitely will have to balance the energies out well. That's very, very important. Or else this kind of jumping around will topple the entire relationship once again for the Aquarius guys. Please remember that. Now let's look at what is kind of building the bridge between the past and the future for the Aquarius, is because now the reason they're being able to do this is because they have stopped, or they have understood that in this relationship there is a disharmony of a give and take. Okay, as far as their love relationship is concerned. Okay, so they are trying to do everything by themselves, the Aquarius, while the other person is sitting and trying to control the Aquarius in their own way. The Aquarius themselves are trying to manifest the right energies in the rightful way, because now they have understood that there is no give or take in this relationship that they are having at this point in time. Okay, so whatever they are doing in their current self or in the future self is all because they want to do it for themselves. That will, of course, in turn manifest the right result in their love life. Okay, but definitely they have realized there is no give or take in this relationship as far as the month of January 2019 is concerned, guys. Okay, in their environment again, The Aquarius, guys, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I don't really feel very happy. But at the same time, there is nothing I can do because that's what I see. Okay. In your environment, guys, you guys have got no joy, no celebration, not as in the month of January. Okay, that's because of a very low morale that you guys are having in Aquarius, which is, of course, the low morale about your love life in the environment is bringing about very inconclusive results in your love area because you are realizing things are not the same anymore for you. Okay, so therefore, in your environment, there is no joy, no victory as of the month of January 2019 because you know now that there is no give or take in this relationship and that you guys yourself are trying to do it all together by building your empire by your only your effort, and that is the reason you guys have now kind of accepted the idea that there is nothing new, no hope, no confidence in this relationship at this point in time in the month of January to renew this love once again for yourself and for your significant other, guys. Okay, and that's because of the joy and the excitement in your environment being completely empty in the month of January 2019, guys. Okay, so you have kind of lost your hope and confidence to be able to come up with creative ideas, creative resolutions towards building your love life that could have helped you in this journey. But don't lose hope, guys. Things will improve if you work in the right direction. Now, what you're hoping and praying is very simple. You're hoping and praying that you should be able to walk away from this kind of sodi energy that is kind of not giving you the right fulfillment in your life. Okay, so you're basically trying, you're not that you have given up hope or that you're kind of doing things. You're trying to fear, I mean, you're trying to hope that you can walk away from this imprisonment or exile in the right way because you're kind of exhausted, guys, with all these dramas, with all the controversies, with everything that's taking away a lot of your energy in your love area too. Okay, so you're hoping and praying that you could free the devil energy. That's all it's coming down to. You could free yourself from the devil energy, set yourself free from this kind of a devil energy that is being keeping you trapped, and you are hoping and fearing that you can do this right action in the rightful way without, of course, rocking boats and hurting people at this in this process. Okay, that's your hope and rush towards your spiritual growth. Now, this night is a very fast moving night, not a very fast moving night, sorry, that's what my point was, not a very fast, but at the same time this night jumps in and out of situations. Okay, so keep that in mind. But this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to leave that grief behind, that exile behind, that imprisonment behind, to move forward into a better area of your life. That's your spiritual wisdom is guaranteeing success to you in your hope and fear situation. Now, as an outcome, my spirit, my guide, my angels have to tell you, Aquarius, that do not keep choosing too much. Okay, because now that things are not really, you should try to focus your love attention, work harder towards your love area instead of running around in all directions trying to unlock various doors, gathering too many keys to open too many locks at the same time that you think will bring back your happiness. But instead of doing that, whosoever you have in your life at this point in time, You should try and focus your strength and your love in that area to try and resolve these differences to bring back the wisdom and spiritual love back into your life at this in this month of January 2019, and stop running around. As I said, don't try to look for ways to escape the situation, not at this point in time, guys, okay? So try to not halt yourself, please, okay? Try to halt your feelings. Move towards the right feeling because your seventh house of love is empty. You definitely need to work a lot harder to correct the flaws and the grievances that has been sitting in your love life for way too long now, Aquarius. Okay, so please work harder in that area of your life to bring back the joy, the harmony, not just in one day. Nothing happens overnight, but at the same time, there is no harm in trying, to work in the right direction to bring back everything that you perhaps don't have in your love life at this point in time in the month of January, guys. Okay, but try to focus, try to work with your strength. You definitely need a lot of balance and strength in your love life. That's definitely going to reward you to a certain point. Okay, and I would say, cut out things that's not really going to manifest the right result. Instead, focus on the right areas to bring back the right joy and harmony in your life, Aquarius. Okay, that's what you need, guys. And let's look at my romance angel card to see what my goddess for the romance angel have to tell you, Aquarius. Okay, for the month of January 2019, guys. Oh, wow. I have got 3 cards. No, actually 4 cards. There you go. The first says flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others, okay? Do not try to become too serious in everything. Have light flirtatious movement. Your true love, this is the romance of a lifetime, so don't ignore this. Pay more attention to this love area, guys, okay? Have heart-to-heart conversations with your partner. That's going to open up many open up many doors, but resolve many conflict situations when you talk and trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So don't run away from this situation, Aquarius, because I know you guys, if something doesn't work for you, you try to kind of run away or slip away from that. Okay, so have trust because of engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So put your focus, put your work in the right direction, guys, and you will definitely get the right result because that's what the universe is calling out for you to do. And in this way, you will be able to bring back the right manifestation of the right balance and turn your wheel of fortune, guys. Turn your wheel of fortune in the right way towards your love life because this is the cosmic world that's coming into action at this point in time in the year 2019 for a reason, to bring back the 10 of cups in your life, the joy, the happiness, the fulfillment, the abundance, the love, the romance, that you guys have kind of departed from at this point in time, okay? And again, the bottom of this deck says romantic feelings. You guys love each other, and that's why in the subconscious state, your partner is also defending this noble vision of love. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So do not throw this away. Do not ignore this. Do not try to jump over this cosmic world and the judgment that the cosmic world is coming up for you for a reason. Take that in the right way and do the right actions for yourself, and everything should work out fine. That's all for today, guys. See you once again, and I will start to upload the month of February 2019, the general energies for all the zodiac signs, as well as a reading for the twin flame and the divine masculine, as I always do. Till then, take care, Khuda Hafiz, and God bless you.